should be here any minute. That's good.
Even better. Well, if they come into the live stream, look, we can promote them. So I can reply to them.
Good morning.
Shwmae, pawb. Croeso, dukesgaminguk. Welcome back. It is Waffling morning. It's returned, and we've become a little closer together. Isn't this nice?
No.
Very, very cosy.
Isn't this nice?
No. Oh, Paul's in.
Oh, the camera quality seems much better. That's lovely. How's the sound, though, Muggsy? Is it all echoey like it was last time?
Echo.
Just to see what it's like before we get into this wonderful session.
Was it echoing, was it?
It was last time because we've got two microphones
morning,
in, so it was duplicating everything. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm just teaching
Too close together.
young Riddler about stuff. Is it echoey voice? Just be lovely to hear what you think. Anytime now. I know it's just the reactiveness of the chat.
It's great, isn't it? I suppose no news is good news.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Paul's put a message and now
It's
he's gone.
beautiful, like a whispering velvety cream, like Bailey's.
All right, go to your
No, it's
scrum now,
Christmas
Paul.
time. I feel like Christmas. I want Baileys.
Wonderful. It's just like four old white men hanging around a laptop. It's very.
Very lovely
where
to
the
hear
old
off
men
the
are.
other lads.
Well, there's one there.
All right.
I'm not talking myself. Much like Bailey's, too much makes me feel sick. That's why you never hear Muggsy. That's why we never see you.
No. It's rosé wine makes you feel sick. And I got the videos to prove it.
Oh dear. Wonderful. Well, there we are, guys. So, welcome back. We have got Waffle on the go. We've taken a little pause from Hero Quest just while we get our feet back under the table, literally, which is quite fun. For those of you who have joined us previously, it tends to be a little sporadic, our waffles. However, today is a little bit different. I have things planned, which is exactly it.
Yeah, we don't. There are plans.
There are actual plans. So what we've got is a couple of sections that I want to have a little chat about, but otherwise there will be unplanned stupidness at the same time.
Okay.
I also noticed you guys didn't bring any hobby with you either.
Strip D&D. Mine's in the car.
Mine's
Stripped Indies in the car.
Mine's not there.
Yours is down there. Wonderful. Well, it's all about preparation.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was late dropping Lexi off and then getting here, and I even ran. I ran.
I haven't run the last 30 years.
We can tell. Okay.
Wow.
What happens if I tip this over like that guy did the other day?
What happened? Who did that the other day? Just
Pokemon guy.
Oh yeah, it was Kyle. Yeah, went to say goodbye and just slammed a little monster over my laptop. It's like, thanks, dude. You can go now. Obviously, we've got to say 3 cheers to Morning Brown. Where's all you? Oh, no Morning Brown. It's just me.
I've already had my morning brown.
Mine's blue.
So today, what we've got on the waffle, it's going to be an hour long. So we're not doing the normal hour and a half here, of course. We'll do a little hour. But what I want to do today is talk a little bit about Old World, because we've got a lot of interest in Old World, specifically from this dude here. And I'm not sure if you were thinking Old World. You've enjoyed some Spearhead recently, Neil?
No, I want to try Spearhead properly first.
Spearhead properly, so we'll go into that. Then Taft's making a joke saying, oh, you're going to talk about MCP. Yes, we're going to talk about MCP, because there's a very important release coming, Jordan.
Okay.
So you and I can talk about that.
Missed that, I think.
Spike's already got a bit of MCP under his belt as well. He had a nice demo game yesterday.
I did. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Good.
A lot of fun.
It is very fun.
Yeah, so we've got some stuff to talk about. And I've got a game to play, which I think is going to be really funny, because I'm not playing it, you three will be. And we all get to watch. It's going to be really fun.
Strip D&D.
Yeah! Good God.
So what's the bad one? I mean, so how's that work? If I roll a 1, I have to strip, or?
Well, a 1 to 10, you choose. Anything over a 10, you do it.
That doesn't sound like D&D. That just.
You may as well toss a coin at that point.
Yeah.
And if you roll a flat 20, Luke loses his stream.
Wow. I mean, to be honest, I think it's already gone. Sounds like OF content. Oh, you're talking about the strip D&D. I thought you were talking about the things I had planned to do and talk about. Mini Dingbats in. Hey Ross, you okay, mate? Strip poker with less steps. I mean, it's not.
Which Ross is that?
That's Warhammer Ross. Orange Marines.
Ross. Orange Ross.
Yeah, Orange
So
Ross.
I got another
That's
nickname.
going to be his now name.
I got another nickname. Orange Ross.
Orange Ross.
No poker. I don't understand.
Did the Hereford boys come in Tuesday after?
The Herod Boys, no.
Richie missed you.
Of course, I'm amazing.
He was so upset he didn't come in Friday because he knew you weren't going to be
Yeah,
here.
he did tell me he wasn't coming in. Which I understand. He's coming in tonight as well, which is lovely. But we are flat out tonight. We are absolutely ramajamin, as the kids don't say nowadays.
I've never heard that.
Ramajamin.
Yeah.
Okay.
16 Digimons book in?
12.
12, is it?
Yeah. So we've got a lot of fun tonight. So if you want to come in and see what Dukes looks like with 30 odd people playing card games.
You may only be able to get to the front door to see.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. We just wouldn't let you in.
You can still look through the window, I suppose.
Well, no, because there's a big circus poster in the window now, so you
You
can't
could
even
look
see
through
the
the top. They bring ladders.
You could look through the top.
Yeah.
Have a little
Yeah.
peep through. Yeah, that'd be
Bird's eye
nice,
view.
wouldn't it? Ross says, "Do you still finding orange bits around the store?" No, because Spike's helping with the hoovering now. We're actually cleaning the shop a little bit. It's incredible. So, would you like to do our first segment?
Go on then. What's the first segment?
So,
A briefing would be nice, wouldn't it? And we could have known what was going on.
Roll G20, Metallic.
which item of clothing comes off first?
Roll that.
And that, stop it. You'll be playing with that in a bit.
The dice, I hope.
Maxie says that Luke needs to build a mezzanine. No, we've had this with Shane. He's actually stopped talking about a mezzanine now for a little while, so let's not get that going.
Yeah, if you're watching Shane, Paul didn't say that.
If Shane's watching. He's actually busy, which is nice, so he actually has things to do, unlike you people. Oh, that sounded quite aggressive.
That was very aggressive.
Sorry.
You're asking people to come watch you and then telling them.
I don't ask people. It's
Get
nice.
lost.
It's nice. People come because they want to see the content, right?
Yeah.
Did you play Blood Bowl last night, Taff?
He tried to.
How'd you get on? I haven't seen the scores.
Yeah, what was the score like last night?
I think Mario lost to
Mario lost to Dave, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, did you see what Dave did?
I know he killed the Blitzer, didn't he?
Dave killed the Blitzer, and then Mario rolled on the up for the apothecary, and ended up giving the Blitzer -1 strength instead. So now he's got an elf that's strength 2 with block.
Tentacles. Tentacles incoming.
Yeah.
Mario lost and he sulked bad. Well, you know.
I thought it was quite a nice game. There was not much saltiness till towards the end.
When I see Dave laughing, I know things are going very well for Dave.
At least it wasn't a 6-0 sort of smashing like somebody had the other day.
I don't know what you mean.
Wow.
Don't know what you mean.
Did you turn up to play or?
Well, it wasn't me.
Or was it not you?
No, it was Fuzz.
Oh, was it
Fuzz.
Fuzz?
Taff absolutely rinsed him.
Oosh. Okay.
How did your game go on, Taff, against the dirty Slan that rabbit based? Have you seen Brian's new team?
No, not yet.
No, it's
I
very
think he
cool.
posted a picture months ago. But
The Watership Down one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's calling it Watership Down, but it is very much Looney Tunes, which is very different to what I was imagining the bunnies.
Taff smashed him up.
I bet you did. What's the strength of the Slan? Is it like 2 or 3 for the Slan guys?
Some of them, yeah.
3.
They're only
Saying
frogs,
they
aren't they?
Yeah, you're saying they're very, very squishy.
Yeah.
They're just bouncy.
Very agile team.
3 mainly, Taff says. So I'm assuming Taff's game was just a friendly game.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yeah, I think we were. Well, we were talking about it on
League
Tuesday,
practice, I
maybe?
think they said it was.
Yeah. I think Monday or Tuesday we were talking about it, and Taff's going on about how he doesn't have to do any games now because he's well ahead of the trend, didn't you, Lev? So Brian was like, "Yep, we'll play."
I've got to wait till after the 16th for my next game.
What's that? What happens after the 16th?
Because Ian's still doing his stuff for his.
I didn't know what was
exams
going
and
on with
stuff.
Ian's games. I don't know if he was.
Wasn't he in the other day?
I don't know. Not that I saw.
Was either that or I imagined it.
Don't say things like that.
I was going to say.
I rolled the D20 first.
That's even worse.
Ian lost, but
Oh dear, wonderful. Well, I'm going to go into our first segment because we've got a nice little bit of funsies. The segment won't last very long, but it's just a bit of fun. So, if I can find the right button, where is it?
We're doing the show me what you're working with.
We can build something up while you're playing the game if you want to. If you've
Oh,
got
no,
some
I was
stuff
just
you want to
wondering
show.
if you had that on the list.
Sadly not. I think I've only got a couple of pictures to show, but we can do that.
I know the fans love it, that's all.
I've put my stuff for AOS's that I've painted recently in the AOS.
We can have a look,
Oh.
can't we?
I wish I'd gone with the lizards, not those big things.
Yeah.
Took me like 6 hours to build just a ball with a big cannon on it.
We'll come back to that. I want to talk about you about Spearhead, so it's going to be fun. So what we're going to talk about, this is going to be one for Taff, and I'm going to apologise in advance because Riddler and Spike are going to disappear for a second. So we want to talk about this.
Sorry, we'll talk about the wrestling.
So this, you might want to have a look at your screens for us in the room, but in the chat, we want to talk about a bit of Cathay. Yes, we want to talk about a little bit of Old World. So this is, we were talking about this yesterday, and I thought we would do a little bit of a segment on it because I want to talk about Cathay and understand a little bit what people know about it, and also how interesting it is for Old World, or Warhammer, as a few of us in the house will remember. So Cathay, this might interest a few of you. They are essentially a Chinese Empire-themed based army.
Okay.
So they have a lot of units that, if I pull up this, cool. So look at this, I've done work. Cool. So Grand Cathay represents the largest empire in the Warhammer world, consisting mostly of humans, ruled by immortal dragons.
Ooh, fair.
Which is pretty funky, isn't
I'm
it?
sold already.
You got my attention.
So their army is characterised by disciplined infantry, skilled cavalry, and advanced artillery. But it's also known for a strong focus on range combat and defensive capabilities. So basically like an empire army.
First question.
Yes.
The biggest question.
Yes.
Can I put a dragon on the table?
Yes.
Sold.
We'll go into it in a bit more detail, but essentially what you can have is your general is a human and then turns into a dragon.
Or even better.
Okay.
So you can have these double effects.
Is that the box up there?
No, it's not out yet. It's not out yet. So the reason I wanted to talk about it is because it's on the verge of dropping. So this picture specifically has been doing the rounds on Reddit, on Insta, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, socials. It is in somebody's house, so somebody owns this copy, and the box is real. That means that
When you bring it in then?
we reckon it's going to be possibly end of this month.
What's in your house? What's in your house, though?
It's in my house. I wish I could afford carpet. That'd be nice. Dukes knows the release date and will tell us today. Can you imagine? That would be amazing. It's tomorrow. And so I've got some pictures of what the Cathay stuff looks like. Here we go. So this is old news. We've seen these before from the Warhammer preview. But you can see with the Jade stuff, so everything's like Jade Lancers or Jade Warriors. They're very, the best way to describe it is Chinese Empire. You know, we're talking about the Mandarin type stuff, you know?
Ming Dynasty.
Ming Dynasty, that kind of stuff, yeah, absolutely.
Game of Thrones brings to mind looking at them.
Look at me, like knowing some history.
Yeah, look at you.
As much as I remember.
So we'll just go back. So that's the Jade Lancers there again. So I'm really excited by these guys, mainly because they are the first brand new sculpted army that Old World have done, or Warhammer have done, since, I'm going to take a stab in the dark, around late 90s, early noughties.
That long?
Yeah, so we could be talking nearly 20 years since we've seen a brand new sculpted army, at least. They're gorgeous. They are really very pretty. So when you look at the other things,
I
from
would,
Old
Taff,
World,
yeah, you're right. I would just paint them red.
why?
We're discussing the Stormcast, isn't it? Why am I Stormcaster red? It's like, so I had loads of red paint left over.
That's the only one I brought with me.
Yeah, because I had it in my bag. So this is the Cathayan Grand Cannon, not Grand Canyon, as I pronounced it the other day.
Well, I've had enough of cannons.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can see there that beautiful dragon head style, and you've got...
So I want it just for that cannon.
Yeah, so Beastmen or Ogres would be the newest ones. I'm pretty sure they were early noughties. Particularly the Beastmen, they were right. They relaunched when I was still working at Games Workshop, so that must have been 2010, maybe.
Well, I've got to be honest, the big guy on the right looks virtually identical to one of the ogres that I'm building at the moment.
Yeah, you can even see it's got the same style of the belly plate as well, so as the original ogres do.
I mean,
No, there's too much hair on that one.
Sure.
Same
Oh,
colour.
no, that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's all right.
Same
It's all right,
colour.
yeah,
It's pretty much there.
Same
So,
colour. I just wait for my belly plate to come.
Did you roll a 1 again? sorry. Right. So that's the cannon. You can see, like, even the design of the cannon operators, even the dude with the yoke on his back, he's got this big, massive sort of ancient Chinese sort of like look
It's
to
very
it.
Chinese. The dragon's very Chinese.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
It's definitely more Chinese than Japanese.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. It's not samurais and ninjas. This is definitely.
Next is the dragon then.
How did you know?
Stalling.
Because I'm like 30 seconds behind.
Oh, see.
So
I
this is the example of the general that turns into a dragon. So this is absolutely stunning. I think this is great. Now again, this is old news. So I'm only showing this today because I want to show you guys what Cathay is and why we're so excited about it. So this came from the preview at Warhammer Adepticon. This is
The only thing I don't like about that is spindly points he's held on by.
the tactical rocks.
For such a big model.
Yeah, tactical rocks, man. Absolutely adore them.
Marvel does.
Oh my God, Taft just said there might be a new Blood Bowl team.
Ooh.
I mean, Cathay as a Blood Bowl team would be fantastic.
You know, would they have dragons?
Yeah, the big guy would be a dragon.
Sold.
Your coach turned into a dragon.
Yeah.
It's like you have this one puny little human in the front of your squad, then all of a sudden you just.
Quickly going off subject before I totally forget. We were sat here Friday. Spike was sat next to me, and I didn't say anything because for about 10 minutes I could smell toast.
Oh.
I'm thinking, why am I smelling toast? But then Spike noticed it as well, so
Yeah.
me and Spike both had a stroke at the same time
Yeah.
because he rolled a d20.
I was going to say.
But no, that toast thing just
I'm
came
very,
up.
very happy you interrupted that to tell us about your stroking. Cathay work under the base of yin and yang, so you would have different unit synergies with each other depending on yin or yang. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Is that possibly why this dragon is specifically painted in dark colours? Because it would be the yang potentially. I don't know. But judging by the size of it as well, that's not a big dragon. So there are bigger dragons in Old World.
Yeah, I was going to say, compared to
I
the
think
guy next to him,
yeah, but you look at the base size as well. That's the same size base as the steam tank. So I'm assuming that's going to be maybe the same head height as a Demon Prince. So that same sort of size. So yeah, as Dave is saying now, the leaders of Cathay dragons control different things. So the Storm Leader and the Iron Leader. So they've got different, what do they call them? Not fundamentals, like
Elementals?
Elementals. Yeah, absolutely. So
is that about 150 mil base?
yeah, possibly. So you've got the synergy going on then, which is exciting for Old World, but suggests then they're not going to work well as a small pointed army. They're going to have larger point games for the synergies to work properly well. But yeah, I think it's really cool.
So is that's a full army? Is that a battalion box that you showed?
Yeah, it's going to be a battalion box plus the heroes. Everything's brand new. Everything is brand new.
So is it like Spearhead where everything in that box is what you get, or you have to buy more?
No. So it's a completely free build option for Old World. You can put whatever units in that you're allowed to do, but there's no out of the box option. Battalions don't have any heroes in, so when you buy a battalion, you have to then buy the hero box on top to actually command this battalion.
That's how they get you.
Yes. And there's this little fellow over here as well, which looks absolutely gorgeous. So when you think, like, so you go back to this one where it's all purple and dark and metal and such, you flip back to this one, and it's completely opposite. It's gold, it's blue, it's orange. You know, the guy's got a big thing.
See, I'd like that.
A big thing?
I was going to say
have a
Spike
display.
likes a Griffin type thing.
I think that's like a really nice little display model.
That's the idea behind these heroes, that it's supposed to be the focal point of the art. You know, it's the big pop. Which, yeah, I think that's absolutely stunning. So yes, that's what I wanted to talk about first. Have a little chat about Cathay. And what's also very cool about Cathay is that they are a original IP from Total War.
All right.
So when they released the Total War Warhammer games, Cathay was a unique army they stuck in. Was it? I can't remember which Total War it was. The Total War 2, the Warhammer Total War. Sorry, not just Total War.
How big was it, Taff?
Pardon?
Well, apparently
A
you
big
rolled a
metal
number 3,
wood
so-
elf dragon.
I'm trying to remember what the wood elf dragon looked like, because I've got the high elf dragon up there, which is it's like skimming, so it's like really long as it skims through the battlefield.
What's over there?
Yeah, it's up on the shelf. I can't remember what the wood elf one looked like. But there you go. If only I could react quick enough, I would get it onto the stream, but I can't be bothered. So.
I've never seen a dragon on a shelf.
Oh, it's the '90s one, so it stood up, isn't it? So it stood up with the S, and you got a Glade Rider on top or something. No, don't know what that is.
Where's the one on your shelf? Now?
It is in the Old World section, stood next to the Emberguard box.
Just one on its own, is it?
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah, so Dave's talking about it was number 3, Total War 3 for Warhammer. It came up with the different Chaos factions in Total War 3. So I think Chaos Dwarfs and Ogre Kingdoms have come out too. Cool. I mean, that's the big hit. If we can get a Chaos Dwarf army back on our field.
They're the only 2 Wood Elf dragons I can find.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's like a plastic one rather than the metal one. It's cool.
Saying I didn't put old in, I just put...
Old.
Well, apart from Old World.
The old son of a guns. Yeah, so thoughts on Old World? Spike, you've had a play of it already.
I've had a little dabble. I enjoyed the game.
Yeah?
It's been a lot. I think it's been a good while since I played.
I reckon possibly 9 months since you've had a little...
Yes.
roll
But
of the dice.
I enjoyed it. But that new army seems pretty.
Yes, Cathay's going to be very interesting. We have to do a bit more of a deep dive into that army.
I mean, and now we've got our store armies. I'll be able to actually learn the game a bit better then.
Yeah. I thought we had Old World being played here soon. I forget.
Morning,
what
John.
it was. Hey, John, you okay, mate? You just missed all the cool content. It's all right though, John. We've got some more content coming your way that you're going to really enjoy
And
shortly.
you can go back and watch it later.
I love how corporate you are, John. So I think Cathay's got legs. Lots of legs if you go for the dragons. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting little game.
John, do me a favour, roll a d20.
No, John. No.
That's not going to look good, me stripping off in weight.
As if John's working. Nat 20 rolled. Oh, I'll turn it off then. Oh, dear.
So I'll send you your instructions over now via Discord.
So I have to reset the clock.
Yeah.
Speaking of Old World, let's sideways flip into Age of Sigmar. And John said he worked for 10 minutes. So Sigmar-wise, we've had a little bit of a kindling, I suppose you could say, a rekindling of Spearhead. So I've had an awful lot of organised play kits come in for Spearhead. We've got some really cool prizes to give away for playing Spearhead. And so much so that we lured Captain Dodge into playing a bit of Spearhead.
Yes.
Thoughts on your little game with Spike? Because I didn't really speak too much after it.
It went very well. It's not like I thought at all. I thought it was 40k where you sit there for an hour and just smile at your opponent.
Oh, wow. That's not 40k.
No, I don't think I've ever seen someone smiling when they're playing 40k.
Well, depends who you're playing.
Depends who's got the turn, I suppose.
No, I didn't realise it was on such a small scale and how quick the game was. But yeah, it's definitely something I've jumped in, and I think Spike wants a rematch.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. I won't be using. I've decided that I'm not going to use my rats. I don't think Skaven are the right team for me. As much as I enjoy them, they're not the right team for me. They don't fit how I play. I think I definitely would be better off with the Stormcast or the Uruks. Orcs.
Go for the 3 giants.
That would be so cool. I'm very tempted by doing the Sons of Behemoth. That'd be quite fun. They just look nice as well.
Yeah.
They look
Whoever
nice.
goes there, I can team up with them, man.
Yeah, sure.
Both same clan, aren't they?
No,
Yeah, aren't they?
no, giants and ogres are very different.
I thought it was Sinclair.
That I know of. I mean, I don't
be
know
totally
much, but
You just gotta find me a book with only someone sold books.
yes. If only they wasn't on the shelf right now. In fact, I've got the new ones that's coming as well. So it hasn't got a book with it. The new one. The new one is just a map pack, an expansion pack, if you like, similar how they do with Underworlds. So we've just had the new. So I think what is it? Is it Fire and Jade? Is the
Fire and
original
Jade's
one.
got the proper book.
And now we've got Sand and Stone or something. I don't know what it's called.
Do they do data cards separately or not?
No, you get them in the War Scroll box for your faction. So you get the Sigma so you get Spearhead and the Sigma
That's what it should be in yours,
data
then.
cards.
It's in my book.
But you've got all the cards printed in the book anyway. So if you buy a book,
But in your box you bought, should you have the cards in there?
So the box I've bought is not the War Scrolls. It's like the cards for the deployment and stuff for the main game of
yeah. So the only way to get cards,
the general pack.
you got to go spend like 20 quid on a card pack, so you can play it Spearhead and normal AOS.
Or if you want just the things, I'm just.
Yeah, because I know it's in the back of the instructions, it gives you the cards, but I think the bulk of those are for a bigger game because they've all got points on them.
Yeah, so it's for the actual game of Sigma. But the book, if you get the book, that's it. You're done. You don't need to buy. The only reason you have to buy War Scrolls afterwards would be if you buy a Spearhead that's not in the original book.
Right.
So they've now released another 4 Spearheads, maybe 8 Spearheads since Spearhead came out, and those Spearheads are not in the book. You have to get those separately. They might even be free to download. I'm not sure.
But there's always the app as well. The app's quite handy because that gives you the War Scrolls for both. So you can actually choose when you look at your army, you can choose whether it's the main AOS army, it will split it all down, or it will have the Spearhead and the Spearhead box name.
Nice.
And it'll give you all the information for the Spearhead on the app.
What app is that?
That is
Age of Sigma one, isn't it?
AOS 1. Hang on, it's in my.
Oh, it's at the AOS.
WHAOS. So it's the one that looks like it's got a sun with a hammer on it.
So I know when I was looking through the app, but the traits, the ogres aren't once per battle. A lot of their traits you can use every phase or every battle phase, not just one off and bin it.
When there's not many of them, they get lots of things. Like the Stormcasters, not many. They're quite an elite army.
Yeah.
Same as
there's still 16 models in.
Yeah, and they've all got like 6 wounds or something stupid. I mean, they're all quite beefy things. And you get a cannon as well.
Yes. So it's 24 inches.
Gross.
Yeah.
And then you've got 4 guys running around with big hand cannons as well.
Yeah. They're a fun little spearhead, I think.
And I do have to get a new Spearhead because I can't use any of my Spearheads for competitive play properly.
Well, you just have to get someone to snap them off the bases and.
Why can't you use your spearheads for competitive play?
Because it was the first time I put Warhammer together, and I got basically my Rat Ogre and my what are they called now? The guys that fly. Anyway, I got the bases mixed up so one of them's got a smaller base than it should have, and then one of my Rat Ogres has got a bigger base than it should have.
Okay, flexing.
So when it comes to tournaments, I won't be
able to use them. You should be able to just whip that. Oh, have you done all the basing on them already or not? Oh, okay, cool.
I did all the basing and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the one, that I said I needed to fix because it didn't have the greenery on it like all the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one that's...
Oh, I see what you mean. When you said you're flying, you mean the Sigma flying guy. Sorry.
Yes, the Sigma flying ones. So, I've got one guy on each team that I've got the wrong size base, so I won't be able to use them in proper tournaments, but funsy games, I should
snip and rebase.
Yeah. You should. You can just break the base and we'll just get you some new bases. It's fine. I got a tub full of bases. So. Cheers, Mugsy. See you Thursday in the daytime. Yes, lovely. You're just hobbying, I believe, Mugsy. So that if you want to do something, let me know. We'll sort something out.
I loved your trip to Technoquest yesterday.
I'm more than happy to burn him alive on a Thursday.
Technoquest yesterday.
Okay, with bolt action.
Yeah.
Okay. Just roast him. Just sit there and just shout at him for an hour.
And that, yeah. Both at the same time.
Well, we'll see you Thursday.
As long as he rolls a d20 when he comes in.
That is not legally binding. we don't have to worry about.
Well, I only saw the pictures yesterday, Paul.
There,
so
Bugs.
see you later.
Bye. Okay, so Sigmar's cool. We need to go and do some more Spearhead. I think Spearhead is definitely my style of playing for big games anyway.
I know Fuzz wants to play Hugh.
What, in Spearhead or AOS?
Spearhead.
I'm not sure if Hugh's up for Spearhead. I don't know if
He's really good at it though, because he was helping to teach me.
He is good. Hugh has. For me personally, I think Hugh wants to do the bigger games.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very invested in AOS, which is fantastic to see. Some of his armies are fantastic. He's like his bad. What's it called? I can't remember what they're called now. The night goblins. I used to refer them to as. They got like a big, massive moon thing that moves around and stuff, and it looks really cool in AOS. And I've got my Chaos Warrior Spearhead down there as well, and I was on the verge of busting it up, to be honest. Yeah, Hugh is a very good painter, Taff. I completely agree. But yeah, I was on the verge of busting my Warriors up to put them into Old World. But if people want to play some Spearhead still, I'll keep them alive and just keep them rocking.
I'm always up for a game of Spearhead.
Oh, if you've got the kits, you may as well make use of them.
Yeah, I got it all. It's simple to do, and as you say, it's very quick, and away we go. So. And
I'm nearly there with my. I've got one bit left to paint, and then that's the
painted models. What a fool!
I know, right? all my actual models are painted. It's just scenery I'm doing now.
You finished the Stormcast off.
I finished my Stormcast off. Yeah, I finished them off the other day.
Play OS with square bases. Yeah, that's fair. And you can get some really nice conversion kits where you can put the square base into the circle, and you still have the same sizes and all that kind of malarkey. So that could be an option as well. But yeah, so there we go. What I would want to do now is move on to our next segment. This is where John and Jordan are going to get very excited. So what I'd like to talk about now is not that. We want to talk about. We've done that. Let's talk about this.
Well, the dragon.
Yes.
We've gone
from very excited for this.
From dragons to phoenixes. So Taff really wanted us to talk about MCP, so we're going to talk about MCP. And this is a massive thing for us.
Yeah, I can't wait.
For us little Marvel Crisis Protocolers. I've been waiting for this for so long. And we've had all the information for Phoenix for a long time. I spotted on this week's release date type thing. She's out next week.
Oh, balls.
More painting for John.
So
a nice little bit of yellow as well for John.
Oh yeah, John
yellow.
loves the yellow. He loves the yellow. Hopefully, my constant nagging at him will have rectified the situation. Just spray a yellow.
Yeah.
And then paint everything else on afterwards. That's the easiest thing to do. Spray it yellow.
Good idea, those.
Yes, there he goes. He said, "I will spray yellow."
We also have some nice yellow pens.
Yes, we do have yellow pens.
And you can use them straight on the model from the sprue without priming them.
So my 12-year-old last night sat there and she was painting directly onto an unprimed model, and it looked great. It looked really good. It looked really good.
I know, it's horrible, isn't
it? So Dave says just spray it black. Do you know what, Dave? I will spray this black because I will prove how easy it is to paint yellow and cry as I try and do it and regret my life choices.
So is this going to be a stream paint then, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
No.
it's got to be.
No. So I'm going to have to cheat on this one to make it look good. This is an airbrush job. There's no way around it at all. So Jean herself in the middle, that's going to be a brush, but the Phoenix Flames, that's bonkers to try and glaze that. That's going to take way too long, man.
Better than your Empire models.
Yes, so I showed Taff my daughter's painting last night.
Oh, right, yeah.
So he's just trying to be funny. And it fell flat, as it always does, Taff. Yes, John's going airbrush heavy on this. Absolutely. Just absolutely gorgeous model. Even better, there's 2 models in the box. Technically,
There's
4,
2,
but
yeah, I was going to say, you get 2 Phoenix
5.
models, don't you? And then 2 constructs.
Yeah, so this is essentially Phoenix Rising, and then you've got another one which is Phoenix Unleashed, which we'll talk about in a second.
Which looks even better.
I know.
When she's dying?
No, where she's gone full Phoenix. So at the minute, she's in control of the Phoenix Force, and then when
she dies,
she gets this daze thing where she flips out and goes brrr, and goes like fully
massive.
whole.
Oh, is that a bit like, what's her face? Miss Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, a little
Captain
bit.
Marvel does it without.
Can you show the
Dying.
image you're pointing at?
Taft's just being daft. He's too old. Yeah, there it is. It's right there. It's right there.
Oh.
So if I do it that way, it's there. There she is.
A bit more. Oh, we almost had it right then.
Stop it. So we're going to talk a little bit about the card.
What's wrong with Captain Marvel, John?
Disgusting.
It's pretty naughty. I'm going to have to actually bring it up because I can't see that properly because I'm a crazy old man.
Oh, you just passed it.
That's right. I got two of them. Come on, open up. Let me see you. That's there. There it is. There we go. Fantastic. So, obviously, she's all based on energy attacks because she is made of fire.
Yes, she is.
Her builder is what we refer to in MCP, is to get some energy on her. She has got a 6 dice energy. What's really important to note is that she's a 6 cost character with 7 health.
Jordan has become Phoenix.
Yeah. So immediately I'm slightly turned off by the cost value. For her to be a 6 threat and only have 7.
But when she
health.
flips, she goes up to 15?
We'll get to the flipping. We'll get to the
sorry.
flipping. All right.
What the hell, Jordan?
But she's a 4/4/5, which is nice defense-wise. So she's got 4 physical, 4 energy, 5 mystic, 7 health, 6 cost, height 2, medium move. What's the base size on her? I think she's only a small base.
The same as Sandman, I believe.
She's on a medium base.
I believe so.
Nah, it's a small base, babe. That's a small base.
Okay.
Sorry.
She's not as quick as I thought she was then.
So her builder is nice. She gives Incinerate on a swirly. Then she has her spender, which is Firestorm. It's an area 3 blast with 6 dice. So range 3 area, quite a large blast. Costs 6 power to do, which I think is atrocious.
Yes.
Shouldn't be mentioning rivals on the stream.
Why? What?
Saying Firestorm. Right, roll a d20. Taff said so.
Go back to sleep.
Taff said roll a d20.
Allied characters within range of this attack can remove a damage instead of suffering a damage.
Which I like.
That's all right.
For 6 power.
That's all right. And then Incinerate again with the wild. So it's okay. It's not bad. It's all right. That's just still in my head. I'm thinking this is a 6 cost character.
Flip
But when
over.
she flips.
So 3 cost for a superpower. Choose an enemy character of size 5 or less.
Which is why she's
And
replacing my Hulk.
Throw it medium. Wow. Okay. Rejuvenating Flames. 2 cost. Choose another character within 3. They remove up to 2 damage and a special condition.
Patch up, baby.
Well, it's 2 damage, I suppose. Yeah. But the nice thing about that is removing a special condition. That's stagger.
Yeah.
Gone. Stun off an Asgardian. Gone. Burning Resolve, 3 cost. When another allied character... Oh, this is reactive as well. When another allied character would be advanced, placed, or pushed by an enemy, they're not moved.
Yep.
Advanced, placed, or pushed, and not thrown. Interesting.
So where Hugh's trying to push people off the point now,
Yeah.
Phoenix goes into your list.
So they've brought Phoenix out just to piss Hugh off.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thanks, AMG. Okay, so this is the innate now. I am fire and life incarnate. Whenever an allied non-grunt character is dazed or KO'd, they gain a Phoenix token. Okay, so Phoenix gains a token. When this character would be dazed, it gains 3 Phoenix tokens. If this character has 3 or more Phoenix tokens... So you can change...
You can change without her card. Hers,
However, it's only when the allies get beaten up. Okay.
but when she gets dazed, she gets 3.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So does
I
that
get
not
it.
mean that she automatically changes?
Yeah, so
into
she's
it?
automatically going to have this change. But if you are able to sacrifice 3 of your comrades, then you can change beforehand.
Yeah.
That sounds
Fun.
horrendous.
Kill 3 or stun 3.
So dazed or KO'd. So if you get 3 of your guys dazed, but she's a 6 cost. I'm struggling to get over this.
And she gets 1 additional power per phase.
John says
Yeah.
annoyingly she can't go back.
Flight, and she's immune to poison?
And incinerate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so
she's made of fire, so it'd be ridiculous for her
flip
to...
her over.
What? So on the surface, She's okay.
She's meh
She's okay.
for 6.
For her to go into this
Her
properly.
defense is good, 445.
Yeah. I'm concerned about the 7 health. I'm concerned about the height 2. That means like even like Lizard can throw her. You know? So 3 threats are going to be able to throw this fella around.
Woman.
On the positive side of things, more positive side of things, she looks like this when she gets unleashed.
Woohoo!
And I think that is wow.
So the constructs aren't on her normal side then, are they?
They are not. No, they are not. This is going to be part of her.
More yellow for John.
I know. So this is where she turns into Magneto, I think, essentially.
Yes.
She's generating these constructs. I mean, that is just such an exciting model. I'm so excited to get this painted. I'm gonna just expand that so it's gonna fill the whole screen because look at that.
With the tyres or the fire round her, are they something that you place on the board? Or is that just...
So they become scenery that moves with her.
Yeah, so we're going to show the character card in a second, but there's going to be tactics cards that you can play to utilise this a bit more as well.
So obviously if someone comes near it, then they take damage from...
Possibly.
We'll
have a look now, but just bask in the glory of that.
Red Jean incoming.
Yeah, because you can't paint yellow, can you? Silly little boy. So yes, that is the new Jean. Then we've got her card. So we'll just expand that a little so you can... There's a lot to take in on this card. So we're going to have to go back to this one here and have a little look at the card a bit bigger. Bum, 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 bum.
Anything but yellow, right, John? Anything but yellow.
Oh, that's big.
So now the defense has changed.
Yeah.
So she's 453. 10 health, which is a bit more applicable. She's got a bigger base size. She's now a bigger character.
This is where I got the bigger base from.
Yeah, so she now moves short on a large base.
Yes.
So similar sort of movement speed. Height 4, but yeah, 4 physical, 5 energy this time, but 3 mystic to reflect her. She's gone a bit bonkers.
Yeah.
So so Phoenix Blast. This is her build. It's range 4, which is very nice. It means that Shang-Chi won't get the blanks when he gets hit by the Phoenix Blast. Destructive Force. When creating the dice pool for this attack, this character may choose an interactive terrain. It's just Magneto, isn't it?
Yeah.
Within 4, destroy it. Add the number of dice to the attack pool. So you don't have to pay to do that. You're just destroying stuff. Then if there are fewer than 2 of this character's flame pillars, which are the tires things and stuff we talked about, place a flame pillar within 4. It is a size 1. Oh, okay, something small then.
Interactive terrain feature. So you could, technically, do her spender, pop a construct, and then place another one down.
Oh, well, this is a builder, not a spender.
Well, build
This is
whatever.
builder, yeah.
You can still do it though, can't you? Because it says destroy a terrain piece.
Yeah, but it's only size 1, but it says you've got to do size 2, 3, or 4. So you won't be able to destroy your own construct annoyingly. But you get to generate them.
Yes.
Okay. So you could get an additional 10, you can get up to 10 dice with a builder. And it's energy based as well. So that is one very dead symbiote.
Mm.
Molecular Disintegration, which is the spender. This is a beam 4, 8 dice attack. Wow. After each attack is resolved, if the target character is not dazed or KO'd, this character loses a token. Okay, I want to know what these tokens do. Reactive, Temporal Domination. When this character is attacking or defending, during the modified dice step, it may use this superpower. This character gains a Phoenix token and may reroll up to 3 dice in its attack or defense roll. What? That's free.
Yeah.
That's free. Oh, you just rolled a d20. Oh, gross. Innate. All are beneath me. When measuring the range and line of sight for the attacks, you can choose one of this character's flame pillars. Ah, so the flame pillars you use the line of sight from. Okay.
Magneto.
Yes, Magneto. Yeah. Untamed Cosmic Entity. During the power phase, you gain additional power. Additionally, when this character dazes or KOs an enemy, they lose a Phoenix token. When another allied character dazes or KOs, they gain a Phoenix token. If this character would flip its stat card to the injured side, or if it has 5 or more tokens, roll dice equal to the number of Phoenix tokens it has. Each character within 5 suffers a damage. Destroy each terrain feature within 5 with a size equal to blah blah blah, and then this character is KO'd.
She sounds really mean.
Immune to incinerate, poison, stagger, and stun.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so we've got a 6 or 7 health Jean Grey.
Yeah.
that when she gets flipped, she turns into this monster.
Yes.
But then when this monster loses 10 health, she's gone
Pops.
after exploding, which I think is amazing. So you were doing a 6 cost, 17 health character, really, which is greater than
Better than iHulk.
for health wise.
She throws more than iHulk.
Does she?
When she
She
explodes.
throws size 5 or less.
Only on her other side.
Yeah.
She doesn't have any throws on this side.
When she explodes, does she damage things around her then?
Everything
so
within 5 range.
Characters and terrain within range 5 get destroyed.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Up to a certain size. But so characters will suffer a damage for each success in the roll when she explodes.
Yeah.
So you're not just looking at crits and wilds, you're looking at hits as well.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And it could be friendly characters, so realistically, she needs to be on her own when she's flipped.
But what's also very exciting is that this untamed cosmic entity power works not only when she gets flipped, but if she has 5 or more tokens. However, if she has 5 or more Phoenix tokens, she dies anyway. Which is very important to know.
Is that what
I
it
think.
says?
Yeah, so it says here. So,
has-
additionally, if this character would flip its stat card to the injured side,
Or
or if it has 5 or more
Yeah.
Phoenix tokens, then this character is KO'd. So the only way to get rid of tokens is to hurt people.
I used to do a beam attack, innit?
Yeah. So
John says Magneto would love that.
yeah. I think this is just a better Magneto.
They need to reduce the cost of Magneto.
Yes.
Realistically.
Yeah, I think
He
Magneto
needs-
is ready to hit the threat 5 threshold
So
now.
apart from X-Men, what other affiliations would she be in?
So I believe she's only affiliated with X-Men
She's
currently.
only X-Men at the minute.
But I'm assuming. I thought they
Would
were
she
going
go
to bring.
into Uncanny?
I don't know. I think we just lost the camera feed. Sorry, bear with me. I don't know why.
That's the internet.
Do you reckon?
I don't know. Just
Yeah, that's still fine.
2 seconds. Let me go and check that.
Oh no, the game.
That's what happens when you roll on that one.
There you go.
You're lucky they couldn't see that on
I
camera.
know. Yeah, they can.
That was
know,
very
right?
embarrassing.
You just hear
Technical
the noise.
difficulties, everything starts blowing around.
Yeah, don't mind us.
Phoenix just exploded.
Yeah. Phoenix down, Phoenix down.
He rolled his D20 and he didn't
See
like
if you
the
can find the
outcome.
dice, and I'll try and fix the camera.
The
And then
dice went that side.
we might as well play the game. Then, innit?
Is that all you had for Marvel, was it?
Yeah.
Dice!
It was just to talk about the
Does
awesome.
Deadpool go into X-Men as well?
Yes.
Yeah, unbelievably, yes.
Deadpool's like pretty much in a lot of the different affiliations.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
I think like
is.
3 or 4.
I think so. Did you find it all?
There's a D20 on the floor under the table, so I couldn't quite
Cool.
grab.
There you go. 40k segment. Sorry, Dave. We've got nothing exciting to talk about 40k at the minute, other than the league, which is kicking off exceptionally well at the moment. We're just waiting, aren't we, to get it going.
Are there any salty lists coming through?
I don't think so. I think he's done a good job of stopping it, if I'll be honest.
Well, I may ask Dave very, very nicely if I could possibly join in on the game that they've got coming up, the narrative one.
Nerd.
I know, right?
Sorry, Taff. Yeah, the camera died, and then I moved the chair, and then I threw everything over everywhere. So it was
He rolled a nat 1, so.
yeah, and then everybody died. So just to confirm that, Dave, Spike wants to play some 40k. Can you sort that out, please?
When does the league start? The 15th, isn't it?
I think it's the 16th.
the
I'm going
campaign?
to try and do my list today, Dave. You have to come and let me know, or give me a text if you still want me to do the thing we talked about. Anyone can join on the narrative. You just need to sign up on the website I linked. Yes,
Is that the one that's on the 15th and the 22nd? Or is that
I'll have to dig through the Discord to find the link.
That's easy. I can show you. It's not a problem at all. Right, we're going to play a little game just for 10 minutes before we finish up.
Click the links tab.
I don't know how well it's going to work, but I think it's going to be quite funny. It might. I'm going to laugh anyway. So
It's never good when you're going to laugh.
I'm just going to move the laptop to here. I'll put it on my lap actually because it's a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
how it
crazy is
works.
that?
I mean-
right. So this is a game. I've essentially stolen this. Not stolen, but I couldn't get hold of the game because they'd sold out. So I have created the game myself.
Okay.
With the idea of stocking it in the future once they get stuff back in. Right. So this is really simple. This is a D20. Yeah?
Yes.
Everybody on the stream, keep an eye on that D20, okay? What you guys are going to do is one of you is going to be a dice snake, okay? And the dice snake is here. That is the dice snake, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that at home. It's like a little snake, all right?
Hence dice snake.
And then you've got ordinary humans, okay? So the backs all look the same. And you are going to draw one of these cards, and one of you is going to be a dice snake. But you're not allowed to tell the others that you're a dice snake. Okay?
Okay.
How fun.
So, if you guys, let's go with, just Neil, Jordan, and then Spikles. Okay, we then have these dice cups.
You don't look at it?
Have a look at it secretly.
We need to know who the snake is, I suppose.
Yeah, have a look at it then. So you know,
I know.
Oh, you already know.
I saw through the back.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to roll a dice. You're going to keep it secret, right? So you're going to.
Okay.
That's why we've got the cups.
I'll go your coffee when you just have
Oh,
coffee.
sorry. Then we're going to count down. I'm going to say, right. So all the guys who rolled a 1. So you're going to have your eyes closed, like this, right? And then everybody who rolled a 1, you're allowed to open your eyes and try and steal the dice. Okay.
Okay.
Then you're going to.
The D20 dice.
Yeah. So it goes under your cup.
Okay.
Yeah? And then after I finish that, you're all allowed to open your eyes, have a look around, and see if the dice are still there. And then you're going to close your eyes again, and I'm going to say, right, all the guys who rolled 2, you can open your eyes, and then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, until we've gone through all the numbers. Then you've got to try and guess who the snake is. Okay?
Okay.
So, the only caveat is, if you roll the same number as the snake, and you both open your eyes at the same time, and see each other, you are now an accomplice.
Oh. That's
Okay?
Do we then have to let the snake take it?
Yes.
Okay.
But you're an accomplice. Yeah? If all 3 of you roll the same number, then we're screwed.
Or at the G20, if everybody just rolls, one person rolls a 1 and wins on the first roll.
Well, yeah, that's true. So we're giving it a go. We've only got 5 minutes left or whatever, so we'll just have a little bit of fun, and then we'll call it a day. All right? So, dice is there. You all know what character you are. Roll the dice in the cup. Keep it all secret.
In the cup.
Yes, please. So you're going to put it
Oh,
down.
this is going to be great for the chat, isn't it?
Oh, don't put it next to the microphone, you lunatic. All right, so roll it over. Don't tell anyone what you've got. It's all very secret. It's all secret.
I'm playing liar's dice again.
It's all
We'll have
secret.
to look at this now.
You go have a look now. Go and have a look. Don't show anyone. Don't show anyone. So now you know what number you're going to open your eyes at, and you know if you're a snake or not. All right? You all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, right, everybody close their eyes.
What's he going to do, though?
I'm now going to leave the room.
So
Okay.
only the snake is the one that's supposed to steal the dice.
Absolutely, but you're not. So you've got to try and do this quietly, without anybody else knowing. In fact, to make it really quiet, you don't have to put the dice under the cup. Just put it somewhere else that no one else can see. All right. So number 1, open your eyes, have a look around. Okay, you can now close your eyes. Number 2, open your. Oh no, stop. Right, you can now all open your eyes.
All?
All of you can open your eyes. The dice is still there.
It is.
Okay, you can now close your eyes again. Number 2, you can now open your eyes, have a look around. What can you see? What can you grab? Stop that. Right, close your eyes.
Who's touching me?
Okay, everybody open your eyes.
Sorry, I thought it was a chair leg.
Everybody open your eyes. The dice is still there. Okay.
You're going to move in a minute.
Okay, close your eyes. Number 3, open your eyes, have a look around, grab the dice if you want, or not.
So a non-snake can grab the dice.
No, only the snake is allowed to steal the dice.
What happens
Okay.
if they choose not to?
Well, then you're not going to win. Okay, close your eyes. You can now. Everybody, open your eyes. The dice is still
I
there.
got one number. I got that.
You're going to fall asleep. Then. Okay, what number go? Number 3. We're on number 4s now. So close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. Number 4. You can open your eyes. Take a look around. You can grab the dice if you're a snake, or choose not to. Apparently, that's the new rules. Okay, close your eyes. Now everybody can open their eyes, and the dice is still there. Interesting. Close your eyes, everybody. Number 5. Get your number 5. Open your eyes. Number 5. Open your eyes. Take a look around. Grab the dice if you want to. Don't grab the dice if you don't want to. Just okay. Laughing at what that's going at. Right, you can all close your eyes. Oh, apparently he's going to open his eyes. Okay,
That was the next step, wasn't it?
Everybody open your eyes. Interesting. The dice is gone. You might want to put your phones away so people can't spoil it. Right, last one, then close your eyes. Number 6. Open your eyes, take a look around. Take a look around. Grab the. Oh, there's no dice. Oh, so sad. Okay, close your eyes.
Yeah, closed.
Everybody can now open their eyes. So. Who stole the dice?
Hi, Jord.
Right.
Dice dealer.
Oh.
So this is like, what's that computer game?
You're on about Among Us?
Yeah.
Stripped indie.
Yeah,
Among Us.
So it's really easy. All you have to do is come across a decision amongst yourselves, and then when I say who is the snake, you all point at the person you think it is. Discuss amongst yourselves.
I say we vote for Spike.
God, only a snake would say that.
Well, I was thinking you. Same as Spike was.
Right.
I mean,
Vote for
I
me,
kind of
Sean.
heard the dragging.
I didn't even go in, but
I mean, that's not suspicious that
No.
he heard me dragging it, but you didn't.
you're closer to him.
He's also a bit older, you know, hearing gets a bit.
There is,
Slowly get up there.
there is that as well. I haven't got my hearing either.
I just like the trumpet.
I think you're going to kick yourself when you see Spike's got the dice.
I'm going to kick myself. Well, I know he's got a dice under there.
Yeah.
I just know what number it is.
He's definitely got
One.
2 dice. It wasn't. It was 3
Actually, both had
or
3.
5.
Or 5. Jordan was 2 then.
I've rolled 2 dice today and both of them won.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? The dice disappeared at a specific point, didn't it?
Yeah. 5, I think.
Well, I've looked what your dice says under
I
there.
know what my dice says.
I'm leaning at you.
Okay. Are you ready for a decision?
Do it.
Okay. So on the count of 3, point at the person you think the snake is. 1, 2, 3. Jordan,
Yeah.
you have been deemed guilty of being the snake.
Yeah.
Can you reveal to us
Yeah, of
what
course.
you were? You were a
Human.
human. You apparently can't do that properly.
Oh, we know that when you smashed your model
An
twice.
ambidextrous human. Snake, can you reveal yourself, please? Well, Spike kind of knew because it wasn't him. There you go, guys. And where was the dice?
Where was the dice?
Yeah. Look at him. It's like a cat burglar. There you go.
I heard it move.
Well, you couldn't have heard it from me because I didn't even move it. I just went like that.
I heard something, but that's why I moved my head towards you. Because I was like, I could hear something
Shocking,
going.
See what I should have done? I should have gone.
Oh, yeah. Clever. Yeah, nice. So what there you go. So that was our little game. What did you think? You enjoy that?
That's quite fun.
I'm assuming you got more character cards if you for more people to do it. Or
That's from a different game completely. That's actually from a game called Snake. But yes, there are. Snake is very similar to this game. But what I've got it on the hobby, the community chest. The idea behind Snake is that you are trying to answer a question together as a team, and one of you is telling a lie. So if you knew the answer, you would give the wrong answer because you're the snake. So that's all. It was just snakes and lice. But yeah, this game is based on another game, which I'm not going to mention the name of for copyright reasons. It's a very good game, and I will be stocking it soon because me and the kids had a whale of a time playing it.
6 is rolling at 20.
So there it is, guys. What do you think of this waffling episode? Any good? I enjoyed it. I thought it was quite fun.
What is Taff talking about Jim will fix it for?
I think it's probably because of people closing their eyes and being... Anyway, and thank you all to the chat for not spoiling the game, so that was quite fun.
See, I was expecting you to take the dice.
Well, no, because that's not fun, is it? It would be for me, but...
Then the person with snake goes, ooh.
Anyway, guys, so if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see on the next waffle, please let us know.
You request.
In the...
Well, Brian did say if Hero Quest is on next week, he'd be down for a bit of questing.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that then. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, back to Hero Quest, more than happy to. And
Yeah, I don't like that snake game. So.
Everybody's blamed you.
Spike.
So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for my guests today. Thank you to Dodge. Thank you for Riddler. Thank you for Spike Savage. I've been Supersonic Duke. We will see you on Monday, 9 a.m. for some beautiful MCP painting. Ho for now, pawb. Ho for now.
Bye.
Bye.